Okay, this is number 93 in chapter 9 of geometry, so it's pretty involved here. Good problem, but kind of tedious here. So with the Portland Zoo is building a new children's petting zoo pen that will contain 6 goats. I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere. Okay, one of the designs being considered is shown below in the shaded region. What is the area of the petting zoo? Okay, so for this, what I'm going to do is find the missing pieces of information here and kind of decide how I'm going to find this area in terms of if I want to think of it as a trapezoid with a portion missing, or if I want to think of it as a triangle, a rectangle with a portion missing. So I'm going to kind of do a lot of legwork here first and get a lot of pieces of missing information, and then from there we'll go to the area. So let's see, this is 4, we have tick marks there, so that's 4, that's also 4. So if that whole length is 8, it means that length is 8. Okay, we have the 6 there plus the 4 there, which means this part is 10. And then I can use the 78-degree angle to say the sine of 78 equals 8 over x. So there's x. And then we'll say the cosine of 78 equals, whoops, we don't need the cosine yet. How about tangent? The tangent of 78 equals 8 over y. So I'm just doing this to find all these missing pieces of information. I'll need some to find the area, and I'll need some in the next step to find the perimeter. So sine opposite over hypotenuse, sine of 78, 8 over x. Tangent of 78, opposite over adjacent. So I'm going to figure out what these values of x and y are on the calculator. So 8 divided by the sine of 78, that means x is 8.179, and then 8 divided by the tangent of 78 is 1.7. Okay, so now I have all these links. I'm going to establish a plan of attack and how to find the area of this shaded region. I'm going to treat it like a trapezoid. So I have one base here, another entire base on top, and then I'm going to subtract out this quarter circle. So the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 the sum of the bases. So this whole part on top is 10. This whole part on the bottom is 11.7, right? 10 plus 1.7 is 11.7 times the height, which we have as 8. So 10 plus 11.7 times 8 divided by 2 ends up being 56.8. But that's not our final answer because we have to subtract off this quarter circle. And so the area of the whole circle is pi r squared, which would be 16 pi, but there's only 1/4 of that, so it's 4 pi. So we have 56.8 minus 4 pi. Put it in the calculator, and I get the area to be 44.23. Okay, I'm going to circle that because I might need that later. Okay, on to part B. It says how many meters of fence are needed to enclose the petting zoo area. Okay, well, we knew this was 4. We knew this was 11.7. And I'm going to go back to the other one here to recall what it was. 8.179 was the value of x. So this was 8.179. So we have the straight section of 4. We have the straight section of 11.7. This straight section of 8.179, a straight section of 6, and then we have this curved portion, which is 1/4 of the circumference. Circumference is pi times the diameter. Diameter would be 8, so the circumference is 8 pi. But we only want 1/4 of that. So 1/4 of 8 pi is 2 pi. So let's add all this stuff together. 11.7 plus 4 plus 8.179 plus 6 plus 2 pi is 36.162 meters of fence. And the third and final part says, what is the density of goats in the pen? Our area, if we go back to this one, was 44.23. Okay. Oops. And we were told that there was, how many goats? 6 goats. Okay. So we got 6 goats. In an area of 44.23. So we're going to divide 6 by 44.23 to figure out how many goats there are per square meter there. So 6 divided by 44.23 gives a goat density of 0.136. Never thought I'd say that. So a goat density of 0.136 goats per square, I believe it was meters for that. Okay, if you have any questions or comments about how we found any of the lengths, any of the areas, or density, please feel free to leave a question or comment.